Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cup2Hook Conversations number 123. I hope that everyone is having a great day and has had a great week, and I am happy to be here with you. Let's see who we have joining us. And as I'm getting over to the comments, want to say welcome in to everyone who has been here with me. Those who are new, got quite a few new people. Can't wait to get their names out there and do a little shout out for them, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. And welcome to all my USA friends and all my friends across the pond. So happy to be here with you. Hello, Doris. So glad you're here. Hugs to you. And Laura, hugs. And Miss Margie, you are always so kind and so faithful. This is for you. I'm going to work on this, Miss Margie, as I am talking. Hello, Sandrine. Welcome in. Hugs, Christine. My fingers aren't working very good. All right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And speaking of super stickers and super chats, we have that giveaway this coming Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And in just a minute, I will show you what that's going to be. Miss Margie, I promised you that the other day, and then I didn't do it on movie night. I let it get away from me. I apologize for that. Hello, sweet Lisa. Welcome in on your Friday. All right. So how is everyone? What is in your cup? What is on your hooks or your diamond paint pens or needles or color pencils? What are you working on? What is bringing you happy? Hello, Kay. Welcome in. Oh my gosh. It is so good to see you. Are you off work? Trying to. Am I putting the right date? I am. So, just a little brief thing about me, because I don't really want to dwell on it. Over the weekend, I got a cold, and I've been trying to get rid of that. But then as Monday approached, I had all kinds of major plans because I was off work Monday and, of course, Tuesday. And the only thing that was really an obligation, and I say that, but it's not like it was like a obligation, but that I was responsible time-wise for, was the Bible study. So I had all plans of doing nothing but working on the Stranger Things blanket. And lo and behold, I started feeling really, really crummy. And long short of it, today was my first day back to work, and it felt good to be back. And oh my gosh, it's amazing how just a couple of days off of work can really make a difference. But anyway, come to find out, I've been kind of dealing with some things for a little over a month now, and come to find out, there's been an oversight on my diabetic medicine, and I have been taking one of them 3 times the dosage more than I should have been. And so that explains all the symptoms I've been having, but good to know and good to make that correction, and looking forward to the positive changes. So I've spent most of the week doing nothing but laying in the bed. So I was on a little vacation. All right, Miss Margie, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in just a minute, I will show what that is going to be. But we've got some people in the chat that I want to say hello to. Hello, Miss Sweet Jean. I know, doesn't that sound delicious? She is drinking cherry banana split hot tea. Love it, love it. I'm going to have to find out what that is and get me some. I am currently drinking peach hot tea. So it is from the same company that this one's from. It's called Happy Elephant is the name brand, but it's not this one. This one is cranberry tea. It's a green tea, but it's in a box like this from the Happy Elephant, and it's peach flavored herbal tea. So that's what I have in my cup. So we have a new friend that I want to say hello to, and you guys have already done an amazing job of welcoming her in. So thank you so much for that. But welcome, and I want to make sure that I'm saying this. Oh, she's not a new friend. It's a new channel, and I knew this. So forgive me, because one of the side effects is confusion and memory loss. But Chat with Ginni, and I think you've changed it again just a little bit since we talked, but it's Miss Virginia from Australia. That is who Chat with Ginni is, and she says that's actually what her family calls her. So welcome back. Still great big hugs to you, and love the channel name. She says, I have Reboss tea in my cup and a blanket on my hook. Yay! All right. Lisa is drinking Diet Cola in cup, and she is knitting Christmas stockings on knitting needles. Love you, Lisa. She has been so faithful with those Christmas stockings. Jean says she is crocheting some scrubbies that she has sold. Nice. Oh my gosh. This is for you, Jean. Way to go. Hello, sweet Racine. Margie says she has been dealing with migraines. Margie, I'm so sorry. Lord, please take those migraines away from her. Just give her clarity and peace of thought and mind. Amen. Hello, sweet Tiffany. She says, I just started making a Llama Mama Kayla special this afternoon using some leftover skeins of yarn from a project that I did last year, a granny stitch rectangle blanket. Oh, how fun. Y'all, if you don't know Kayla from Llama Mama, please go over and throw some joy in her window. She is a sweetheart of a lady, and even in spite of her journey, she is just a burst of sunshine. And speaking of channels, if you would like Nightbot to share your channel, just type the word joy in the chat. And not only will that help spread joy throughout the chat, but Nightbot will be glad to share your channel. All right, we do have a new friend to my channel. I actually am familiar with who she is. I've seen her in a lot of other lives that I've been in and out throughout, but she is new to the Joy family. And so I do want to say hello to her. And that is Dee Ferguson, the Lefty Crocheter. So glad to have you here. Sending great big hugs your way. I know that the chat's already hugging you up, and not this Saturday, but next Saturday at 4 o'clock Eastern, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there will be a little video shouting out your big welcome to the Joyful Creations family. So you'll have to mark that on your calendar and make sure you get a chance to see it. Also with that video, I've always done the Saturday shout outs, and oh my gosh, for a little over 2 years, I did them the same way from the time they started till just a little, hiccup ago, a couple months. I changed it up, and I love the new format because it gives me an opportunity to thank a lot of people. And it also gives me a chance to continue highlighting content creators, but it also gives me a chance to continue highlighting new family members that just come into the Joyful Creations family. And then it also allows me to highlight someone from the Joy Team, which is a membership, but there's certain words on YouTube I just don't like, so I try to avoid them. Like, I don't like lurking. I just say silently watching. I don't like calling family members subscribers, so I call them Joy Friends. And I don't like clarifying someone as a member to my channel. I like calling them a part of the Joy Team. But nonetheless, we're all family. And so if you're here and you don't think I'm subscribed to your channel, please let me know. Please leave a comment in the comment section and say, hey, missing your thumbs up on my videos, and just make sure you're still with me. Because, YouTube, they have these algorithms that sometimes will unsubscribe us from people. And so I definitely want to be a part of your family. Racine is drinking tea and she's knitting a hat. Tiffany says, hi, Racine. How's that grandbaby boy doing? Love it. Look at all the loves and the hugs that are going on in the chat. Thank you so much for that. Ginny says, ha, 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 yes. I used to be Virginia's Cozy Knits and Crochet. Have been sick and had to delete YouTube, but now I'm back healthy and good. Thank God. Yes. Praise his name. So glad to hear that. Of course, I kind of had a little bit of an insight to that with our conversations we've been having. Oh, wow, Margie. That is on my bucket list. I don't know when I'll ever get to it. So please share. She says she is learning Tunisian crochet. Racing says, are all doing great and growing so fast, right? Don't kids do that? And we've got some channels being dropped there. Thank you, Nightbot, for shouting them out. Tiffany says, saying grandbaby boy reminds me. Last week, I forgot to mention here that my daughter is pregnant. Congratulations with her 4th baby and her first boy. We are super excited. Shoot, yeah, let's do some dancing for that. Congratulations to you and to your daughter and your family. That is so exciting. She says he's going to be the first boy born in the family since my son was born almost 14 years ago. That is exciting. Thank you guys so much for congratulating her. Lisa says, Cynthia, are you friends with Coco's Crochet? She is from Australia also. Well, she just got to 1K family members. I'm not sure, Lisa. I think I've heard the name. I don't recognize it right off. But I have a way of finding out. And if not, I need to go. I am not, Lisa. So let me write her name down, and I will need to go check her out. Coco's Crochet. And Lisa, I am writing your name down with it. So when I go over there and throw some joy in her window, I can tell her that you sent me. Say, my good buddy Lisa told me I needed to come over and leave some joy in your window and give you some love and support. That's right, Ginny. She says, yay, joy friends, joy team, we are all family, yay. I completely agree. Lisa says, you can never lose me, laugh out loud. I hope not. I hope not. Hello, Bonnie's Corner. Welcome in. If I am correct, you are new here today. It is so great to have you. So we're going to do a little dance celebration that you're here with us. Welcome in, and love all these hugs and love that you're getting. Some amazing people here. Hello, sweet Samantha. How are you? Racine says, Margie, can't wait to see what you will make. Right? Tunisian is really beautiful. I'm just hoping it's easy to master. Margie, you will have to share. Margie says, posted pictures to my community tab and to several Facebook groups. Love it. Dora says, congratulations on your new little blessing. Oh, thank you for that. Okay. I have a friend here, and we're going to take a moment to really give her some love. She is new to my channel. She's been with me just a little over a week. Last Thursday was her first time on a live with me. Saturday was her birthday, but I got sick and didn't really recover until literally this morning when I got up out of bed and went to work for the first time in a week. And so this morning I put a birthday wish on my community tab for her and indicated that it was late. But you guys, our new friend Anne had a birthday Saturday, and I hope you guys have been able to go over to the community tab and wish not only Anne, but Sharice a happy birthday. Today is Sharice from Sharice Crochet's birthday. But Anne, I am so sorry. Please forgive me. Of course, no one ever plans to get sick. And like I shared earlier, you know, who knew that I was taking way too much dosage on my medicine, but I'm glad that got figured out. But this is for you, Anne. And everybody join in with me. I pray you are still celebrating your birthday. You should be. Every day. We should celebrate every day. Every day is a gift of life, right? All right. Thank you guys so much for giving her some love and hugging her and wishing her a happy birthday. She says, thank you, everyone. I thank you guys too for showing her so much love. Hello, sweet Nisi. How are you? Hugs to you, my friend. And Wanda's made it with us. She says, hello, everyone. Finally made it in for a little while at least. And we were just talking a few minutes ago, and Wanda is in Baltimore. I hope it's okay that I share that. And Doris says, sorry if I missed anyone. I'm listening while making dinner. Hello, Miguel. Hugs, hugs. He says, a blanket hello to all. I need to finish getting ready. Well, hugs to you, my sweet friend. So glad you stopped by. I'm trying to go back up in the chat because I know I missed a couple things. Bonnie says, I've been sub to you for a while. Sandrine is my buddy. Oh, well, forgive me for not recognizing your channel, but nonetheless, I'm happy that you're here. And thank you for sharing that. Sandrine is a wonderful soul. Love her to death. And so Miguel is getting ready for church. And someone was asking if we could drop Coco's channel. Let me see. Let me put my tea down. Let me see if I can go grab that and not lose y'all. Hopefully y'all can still see me. I cannot see you at the moment, and hopefully there won't be an echo with me doing this. Let's see. Well, that gave me an opportunity to subscribe, but I still need to go back and leave her a comment that Lisa sent me. But this is going to be her channel link. All right. All right. There is Coco's channel link right there. All right. I'm going to get caught up in the chat. And then, as promised to Margie, show what the giveaway for Sunday is. And then I'm going to drop and show what I have accomplished since we were last together. And then Miguel says, Bonnie, I thought I was your buddy. Laugh out loud. We're all each other's buddies. And then I'm going to drop the link in case anyone wants to come up and share. Samantha says, I need prayers for my headaches and anxiety to come down and headache to go away. Absolutely, Samantha. Father God, we just ask that you would just reach down and touch Samantha right now and heal her body, Lord. Take away these migraines and, Lord, take away the anxiousness that she has and just give her peace of mind, Lord. We ask all this in your name. Amen. Thank you, Samantha, for asking for that. Bonnie says, Miguel, you are my buddy. All right. Samantha says, is Stranger Things tutorial coming out on Monday? Yes, the first one is still coming out on Monday. Luckily, before I got sick for a week, I had that first one done. It was the second part that I was hoping to have worked on this past week, but there's always this weekend. There's always this weekend. Just don't tell Todd's grandmother because we're choosing to stay home so I can work on it instead of to go visit. But hopefully the next weekend we can go see her. I want to make sure I'm completely better. Even though a lot of what's going on is medicine, I do have a head cold and definitely don't want to take anything to her. Let's see here. Everyone is saying hello to each other. Thank you guys so much for loving each other in. Love, love the love. Love the hugs. What, Miguel? Oh, you guys, look. What a blessing. He had 3 baby peeps hatch. And Miguel, I probably would know that had I been over to your channel, but it's been a hot minute. It's really been a hot minute since I've been to a lot of people's channels, with the exception of I went to someone about 5 minutes before coming on because I got a text message saying, you might want to go look at my latest video. hint, hint. And that was Connie from Just Another Stitch. She designed a scarf, and she gave everyone an opportunity to give names of what she should call that design. And she let Frank pick. She just gave him all the names that everybody submitted, and she let him pick, and he picked two. And it just so happens that the two he picked were the very two that I suggested. And since one of those two was one that Connie fell in love with, that's what she chose. And it was mine, and it was called Lady of the Night. So it's called Lady of the Night Scarf. And so I won a bundle pack of her patterns. So I'm real excited about that, because as y'all know, I've started reteaching myself how to knit. Because in the beginning, that's what I did. I learned how to knit, and I was making dishcloths, but that's all I ever made. And then I took up crocheting and have done that for 18 years. And now I'm 18 years later returning back to knitting. And besides dishcloths that I did 18 years ago, the only other thing I've ever knitted in my life was a hat that Connie designed and did as a tutorial. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get her bundle pack. Oh, thank you, Margie. She just joined Coco's Crochet. Love it, love it. Racine says, Michelle. Oh, did you see Michelle? Did Michelle come in? Did I miss her? Well, I'm not seeing her right off, but Michelle, welcome in. So glad you're here. And Racine is saying that they are going right through her town. Love it. Hope you guys can meet up. Thank you guys all for going over to Coco's channel and giving her some love. Love it, love it. Dee Ferguson says, Wanda, it's nice to meet you. It's hard to find left-handed videos. I'm sure. Oh, I'm so glad the two of you connected. Dee, Wanda is an amazing lady. You will love her. I apologize, Samantha. Well, the Lord knew. She said they were headaches, not migraines. Ginny says she is left-handed too. Look at there. You guys go. Thank you, Samantha. Keep trying to drink this hot tea so my voice don't go out. Bonnie says, Samantha, rub limes on your temples. Limes, not lemons. Oh, wow. What a neat trick. I've actually think I've heard that before here on YouTube. Nisi, that might help with some of the migraines you have. You think? That would be awesome. Hello, Dawn. Welcome in. So glad you're here. Miguel says, Cynthia, you probably didn't see video that my beloved. No, I didn't. I didn't, Miguel. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm not going to make you relive that. I am going to write myself a note. And before I go on to Pam's live tonight, I'm going to go check that out. Miguel, I know how special Abner was to you. Oh. I'll comment. I will comment so you know that I saw it. Oh my gosh. Wanda says, D. Ferguson, the way I crochet, I can't follow for the left-handed where the video has been flipped. I have to pay real close attention to the right-handed ones. To me, and this is just my opinion, I'm not left-handed, so y'all can say, shh, hush. But flipping a video from a right-handed person, flipping it is not the same as doing it left-handed. It's still right-handed. It's just mirrored different. So it's not really left-handed. The movement is still not really left-handed. But maybe I'm wrong. So y'all can tell me. Cynthia, hush. Y'all know what you're talking about. And maybe you agree. But yeah, flip videos to me are not the same as actually crocheting left-handed. Bonnie says, yes, you're welcome, Samantha. And on back of neck and forehead, it really does help. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Bonnie. See, I love the love that we share right here. This is why I come back every week, you guys, is because of the love and the grace and the kindness that you show one another. And I am so ever grateful to be a part of that. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you. Wanda, I just read that. Okay. Doris says, could I ask for prayers for my family? We have been off and on sick, and this time I'm not well and struggling to care for the kiddos. We've been missing too much church, and my son's birthday is tomorrow. Absolutely, Doris. Bear with me just a quick minute, my friends. Father God, I just lift Doris and her family up to you. I pray that the sickness that continues to run through her household, Lord, that you would just grab it, take it, and throw it away and vanish it, Lord, that they can be well and healed and just be able to move forward, Lord, and give them all a sense of health tomorrow so that they can celebrate this special birthday, Lord. And Father, just help her to get better quickly so she can tend to these kiddos. And of course, so they can find themselves back in your church, Lord, so that they can receive the messages that you want them to hear, Lord. Give them the grace and what they've missed, Lord, in the time that they've been absent from being sick. We ask this in your name. Amen. Amen. All right. Miguel says, many crocheters are learning how to knit, but I will not cross over to the dark side. Laugh out loud, just kidding. But Miguel, you are such an amazing crocheter, though. I'll tell you what, you've got some talent there, and your ability to come up with color palettes is just so genius, so spot on. Love your color palettes. So if you don't ever cross to the dark side and learn how to knit, that is okay, because you are definitely setting the precedence and encouraging all of us as crocheters. Bonnie says, I crochet, but my channel is paper crafts. I love that. We need the variety. We so need the variety. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes when I don't feel like engaging in a movie, I'll turn on YouTube, and I don't necessarily watch crocheting. I don't want to watch crocheting while I'm actually crocheting something. It'll confuse me. So I'd rather go over and watch something else. Like I love watching Bevy put her, her planners together. I love watching some of the cards she makes. So I love it, Bonnie, that even though you're a crocheter, that your channel's about paper crafts. Excuse me. I've been watching some cooking channels. So I love it. We need the variety. Who knows, too, Bonnie, you might inspire someone to pick up a new craft. Every now and then we need to break away from our art and try something new. And you just might be the inspiration that someone is looking for. So yay to you. Lisa says, Krista from the Secret Yarnery does left-handed videos. Yes, but she actually does left-handed videos, I believe. Hers are actual real. I love Krista. She's another brilliant one when it comes to the fiber arts and her designs. I have many of hers along with Bag a Day on my to-do list that hopefully in this lifetime I will actually get to. Nadine Ferguson, I'm not sure if you're saying you do the same, that you do left-handed videos, or you're agreeing with what I said a minute ago about right-handed videos. Flipped is not really left-handed videos. So if you'll clarify that for me, I'll appreciate it. Ginny says, my brain goes mirror image when watching right-handed tutorials. Laugh out loud. Thank you guys for your prayers for our friends that are asking for it. Dee says, I watch the videos and figure out the pattern and do it left-handed. There you go. Jenny says, I like making cards too, and stitch markers are fun to make. They are fun to make. I haven't like really made cards like with cardstock and all that back in the day, when letters were a real thing and not so much a thing of the past, which they'll never be a thing of the past for me. I love cards. I love sending cards. I love receiving cards. But I used to love drawing like cartoon characters on my cards that I sent out. I love getting blank cards and literally drawing. In fact, I would buy cardstock and just plain colored cardstock and would draw and then color with the markers or the color pencils and sometimes crayons. Yeah, I'm that girl. And then send the card out. And I love it. But stitch markers. I love making stitch markers. And I've always made them and just given them away as giveaways. And Margie, I haven't forgotten the Super Sticker Super Chat giveaway. I'm going to reveal what that is again in a minute. I've never made any to like sell, but I just got through buying a bunch of new stuff to make more stitch markers. And so I'll soon start showing those. And some I'll be doing for giveaways, and some I probably will begin selling. I need to figure out how to set up a web page. I thought about Etsy or something like that, but I don't really have enough of anything to sell to really do something like that. So anyway, but I think it's great to have something else in your back pocket to do. So hats off to those of you that are doing more than one crafty project. I am not talented enough to do that. Dee says, I've been crocheting for years, but just started looking on YouTube for different ideas. Love it. Wanda says, I've got a video. It's about 1.5 minutes of me crocheting if anyone is interested in seeing it. Well, of course. Yes. I would love to see it. So she has dropped her channel there. So you guys definitely need to go check it out. I'm going to check it out afterwards. Have to write myself a note or I won't remember. Wanda's video. Wanda, I have to go after I visit Miguel's house. I told Miguel I'd come there first. Lisa says, will you ever make a Chewbacca stitch maker? I don't know, but I can definitely work on that. Are you a Star Wars fan, Lisa? I do love Chewbacca. Lisa, have you ever heard Mr. Joyful talk like Chewbacca? You'll have to let me know. And if not, then tomorrow night, I will get him to talk like Chewbacca on movie night. All right. Oh, thank you, Jenny. She says, I look forward to seeing the stitch markers that you make, Cynthia. Doris says, I still love crayons. Woo, woo. Thank you, Doris. High five. And making cards. I'm not a pro card maker. Me neither. It's all in the love of making it and sending it, right? Homemade. But I love making things for people I care about. Amen to that. Y'all, let's dance with Doris. I love that. I love that squishy good feeling. All right. My time's going to be up and I haven't even dropped the link for you guys to come make this your show and not mine. So I'm going to try and scoot boot here so I can turn it over to you guys. Let's see here. Hello, Amanda. Hugs to you. She says, I've been painting all afternoon. I love it. She says, I've been meaning to get back to it, but it's been a couple years and I'm rusty for sure. What joy, though. Oh, my gosh. Hats off to you. Lisa says, yes, a huge Star Wars fan, but the original ones, not only, not the last ones. I know what you're talking about. Yep. She says, I love Chewbacca. I'll have to get Mr. Joyful to talk like Chewbacca tomorrow night. Samantha, I have not had dinner yet because I've been out of work for so long. I worked really late tonight, and then when I got home, I made a couple phone calls because over the last 3 or 4 days, many of you have texted me, messaged me, called me, and I've just not really felt good. So I haven't done a lot of talking with people. I had, no lie, when I got home today, I had 23 text messages. I had 8 messages on Messenger. And I had 4 phone calls that I needed to return. And I got them all done. And then I went over and saw Connie's video because she was one of my text messages. Go check out my video. You just got to see it, just saying, to let me know I was a winner. And so I've not had dinner yet, but my dinner tonight will be a little small tossed salad with a little bit of cantaloupe and watermelon. Because since I haven't been feeling great and my throat's kind of sore, I want something cold to go down my throat. All right. But that's going to be my dinner. And I'll probably be eating it while I don't know. Better have it already eaten by the time Pam comes on. Because I actually am going to the doctor tomorrow and they're doing blood work while I'm there. And so I can't eat or drink after midnight. So got to keep reminding myself that. What did you have for dinner, Samantha? Margie says, I also make stitch markers and do paper crafts. I did know that about the stitch markers, Margie. I did not realize that you did paper. Well, I did know you did paper crafts because I watched a video about maybe 3-4 weeks ago and commented on it. So you guys make sure you're dropping joy in the chat so that Nightbot can shout out your channels. And also, if you don't think I have your birthday, please write it down and I'll do my best to always get it out on time. Dora says, oh, I love Chewbacca and I will try to make it tomorrow. Yay. I will definitely tell him he has to do it. Lisa says, I think I've heard Todd do Chewbacca. He did do it one time on movie night, but I am up for him to do it again tomorrow. She says, okay, I'm going to need to get lunch. Catch you later. Love you. Hopefully I'll see you over at Pam's house. Thank you, Samantha. And she says, how is your head doing tonight? My head is doing fine. Just having to weed through all the symptoms that have come from taking more of this medicine than I was supposed to. And just glad it got figured out. And then this head cold. I don't normally get a head cold and I don't have allergies. So I guess with my immune system being down with the meds, that's what happened. And I caught something. But anyway, Drini says her fibromyalgia is really acting up. It looks like she says my fibromyalgia beer. I am sorry to hear that. She says it's been acting up. Yay, Dee went and watched Wanda's video. Yay, thank you for doing that, Dee. All right. Amanda says, Johnny is my 23-year-old autistic son. I missed something. Let me go back up, Amanda. Okay, Johnny is making dinner, baked chicken, and shells and cheese. That sounds delicious. And I know that makes your heart smile. And I know it makes his smile to be able to do that for you and your family. Oh, thank you for sharing that, Amanda. Samantha says, do you have my birthday? I do have your birthday, Samantha. Sandrine says, I turned 50 on January 29th. Did I celebrate your birthday, Sandrine? Where is my book? Oh, it's down there where it belongs. I want to say I did, but thank you for giving me that so I can double check it. Samantha says, what is a head cold? A head cold usually consists of like headache and stuffy nose and congestion in your face and chest. Amanda says she will be 50 in October. October what, Amanda? If you don't mind me asking. So we can celebrate. Okay, ladies, you're telling me the month, but you're not telling me the day. You sound like a Cynthia. Don't be a Cynthia. All right, so she says October 2nd. All right. And Miss Ginny, when is yours? She says she'll be 62 in October. I think I might have yours, Ginny, but I still would like to double check. So while I'm waiting for you to possibly share, Amanda says it is a Monday this year. Samantha says, do you do birthday videos on your channel? Samantha, I've always kind of done birthday videos for, 2 years now. And I literally would do a video, but because after I started being able to walk again and I actually went back to work, I had to kind of adjust things on my channel. So now I shout them out on my community page on the day of their birthday, except for Miss Ann's because I wasn't feeling well and I missed it. And I did it today. But normally I do it on their birthday on my community tab. Thank you, Miss Ginny. It is October the 16th. All right. Okay, real quick, a couple things, and then I am turning it over to you guys. So this is the Super Sticker Super Chat giveaway, and we will be doing this at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. And for starters, it is these 3 skeins of yarn, and that's probably the closest there. When I come close, it doesn't look quite right because that looks blue, but that's actually purple and aqua, and it has a little bit of navy blue in it. And actually, it has different shades of purple running with that aqua. But then, to go with it, I probably can't hold it all. There are also a skein of, and all of it is I Love This Yarn from Hobby Lobby. And this one is the colorway Ocean. And this one is the colorway Amethyst. And of course, these 2 solid colors are meant to match all the colors in this one. And the colorway for this one is called Herb Garden. And so there's a total of 5 skeins. Oops. Okay, I'm not talented enough to hold them all. Anyway, that's them. And then put those back in the basket. And then on top of that, to match the green and everything, I have this cute little dish that's got a magnet on the bottom. And the lid just pops off, and you can put your stitch markers and your darning needles and all that in there. So that is at 2 o'clock Sunday. And then at 3 o'clock is the Joy Team membership live. So looking forward to that. All right. Hello, sweet Connie. I was just sharing that I got the opportunity to go over and check out your video on your scarf, and was so excited and happy that I was the winner. So I'm just happy. I'm just happy that we were able to help you find a name for your scarf, your beautiful, beautiful scarf. Thank you, Sandrine. She says she likes those colors. Amanda says nice. And Connie is saying, howdy, everyone. How are you all doing tonight? Samantha says, what time would that be for me? I would be in an airplane on my way to Mexico. What? You're going to Mexico? How exciting. All right, so real quick, I'm going to show you what's been on my hook, and then I'm turning it over to you. So as y'all know, I have been doing the monthly crochet alongs with the Yarny Fiber Sisters. And so one of the things that they're doing is the All in the Family blanket. And so I now have February done on my All in the Family blanket. And so this is it right here. I am absolutely loving these colors together. So the majority of it is purple, because y'all know that's my favorite color. And it's got a little hint of the green in there, but, and of course, you know, the white, but everything else, and it's really not white, it's more of a cream. But outside of the green and the cream, everything else is purple, just different shades of purple. But I am loving that. Thank you guys so much. Samantha says it's Central Standard Time. So if I go 2 p.m. Eastern, that would be 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, Samantha. Thank you, Racine. She was saying that was some beautiful yarn. Connie says, thank you, Cynthia. I will send you your pattern sometime tomorrow with my new pattern. Please remind me once the pattern gets released. I will. I'm so excited. I was telling them that, you know, for the first time in 18 years, I had not knitted except for your hat. And so I'm really excited to get your patterns and then be able to say, look, this is Connie's. Thank you so much, Ginny. She says, that's beautiful, Cynthia. I love it. You're doing a wonderful job. Wow. Dee says, beautiful. Thank you, guys. Jean says, gorgeous. All right. So this is the other crochet along that I'm doing with them, and it's the Scrappy Calendar Blanket. It's where we're taking scrap yarns and we're looking at pictures of calendars and pulling colors out of the calendars and then creating the blanket. And I am doing videos of each month. I've already done January's, and of course at the end of February, which is like next week, another video will go out, and it'll actually show the pictures of the calendar. It'll show you the yarn that I have chosen to go from those pictures to create the colors in my blanket. And so this is what I have. It's got February on there. The white is a divider for the month. So everything from the first white on the bottom down is January. And then everything between the first white and the second white is February. And I'm loving this. I mean, I would have never put some of these colors together, but oh my gosh, how beautiful. And I'm kind of curious to see what March is going to look like, because I've already done a sneak peek at the pictures for March. And in March, there's like a lot of yellow and greens and blues. So, oh my gosh, that's going to be exciting. But anyway, so this is off the Yarny Fiber Sisters. And I have all of the links for these in the description box below. And then this is not a crochet along with anyone. I took another calendar for 2023, It was an inspirational calendar, and I'm doing it by myself, but I'm doing the same concept of taking colors out of the calendar pictures and using the blossom stitch. I'm creating another blanket, and this is what it's looking like. And same thing, everything from this white down is January, and everything from that white to this white is February. And again, there are colors that I just would not have put together, but I love how it's coming out. And the way I'm doing my colors from the calendars is with this one, with the Yarny Fiber Sisters, they are actually using a total of 4 calendars each month. And so what I'm doing with the 4 calendars is every month I have my calendars marked 1, 2, 3, 4. And so whatever colors I pull out of that one are always the first colors. And then the second calendar is the next colors, third and fourth, so forth. So each month I'm pulling from whatever. So it's, like up in the air how the colors will actually go together. But let's say in one calendar, so there's 11 rows between each section. So I have to pick 11 colors between the 4 calendars. And sometimes that's really hard to do. But let's say one calendar, I pick 3, another one 4, and so forth. Whatever those 3 colors are, I do try to sequentially put those in order by what the colors are. But they may not go with the other calendar or so forth. But I just think they're coming out really pretty. And then I'm doing that same concept with this. This one only has 2 calendars. And so, one calendar is the bottom colors, and then the other calendar is the top colors. Now on February, as you can see, it's a little bit wider for February than it is for January. And it's because there were so many colors in those 2 calendars that I just felt like I had to represent them, which is fine because realistically, if I only did this much for 12 months, I'm not going to have a very big blanket anyway. So anyway, I'm just going by what I feel inspired. But to really see how the colors play out, you'll have to check out those little videos, and they're very short for now. I imagine by the time 12 months is in, they might be about 15 minutes total, but they're about a minute, to 2 minutes per month. But anyway, it's really cool to see how the colors are pulled out of those pictures. So I'm loving it. But again, this is the blossom stitch is what it's called. It's a very easy stitch, but I'm loving it. And as you can see, I still have to weave in my ends, but that's for me to do on Pam's Live tonight. And the only other thing I have to show you is the blanket that I am working on for the tutorial that I'm doing, not the Stranger Things. I will eventually start revealing what it's looking like, but not till at least after the first part has aired for tutorial, which, in case you're not aware of, we meet on Friday nights and do a movie night. And right now, we have so far done the series Longmire. We've done that colorful blanket on the back of my chair right there. That's the Longmire blanket. And you can't see it right now, but there's an actual dream catcher in the center of it. But then the second series we did was called The Midwife, and now we're on Stranger Things. And we do at least one project from each series. And this coming Monday, the first part of the Stranger Things blanket will air. The group that is on Friday nights for movie night, I gave them the option of me completing the blanket and then putting the tutorials out in segments, and they asked me to do it more like a crochet along. So literally I'm doing a segment and releasing the next one every 2 weeks. So it kind of motivates me to try and stay ahead. That means I can't keep getting sick. But anyway, in the meantime, I did design a blanket, and I've shown before this blanket right here is the first one I did in a medium 4 weight acrylic. And now I'm doing it for the tutorial, in a light 3, and it is just beautiful. But so I'm really excited about this. I just was playing one day and came up with this, and I love it. Whoops, and I even showed you the backside. And I'm calling this the Lullaby Dreams baby blanket. But this is the front side of it. That's what it looks like. And I want you to see how different the backside looks. So it actually changes and is almost a reversible blanket. And that just happened. It's not anything, that's just the way it turned out. But look how different it looks on the back. But anyway, so I've worked on this a little bit. But this gray will be a rather thick stripe. That's a dark gray right there. And when it's done, that'll be the middle of the blanket. So I'll then start the other side down. And then after this has aired, I will do another tutorial using the yarn that's left over from this and creating a lovey to go with it if anyone's interested. But the blanket tutorial itself will go out before the lovey tutorial, because the lovey tutorial will probably not happen until after Stranger Things is done. In fact, I've put everything on the back burner except for my crochet alongs that I'm doing with the other channels until the Stranger Things blanket is done. So I'm excited. So next Thursday, if you want to see what the Stranger Things blanket is looking like, you can come by and you can get a sneak peek of what's to come in the future. All right. Whew. All right. Thank you, Amanda. She says, very pretty. Samantha says, when is part 2 of Stranger Things coming out? So the first part comes out this coming Monday, which I believe is the 27th. Yes, it's February 27th. And then every 2 weeks, as long as life is kind to me and I don't get sick again, every 2 weeks, the next section will come out. So you'll have 2 weeks before the next tutorial comes out. But just because the next tutorial comes out, I mean, you work it at your pace, because it's going to be one of those projects that you're going to want to work on a little bit and you're going to want to grab something else because you'll get bored with it, because most of it is in single crochet. But like I told the Friday night group, the work will be well worth the reward. So I'm already loving it. Yeah. So, okay. Jean says, gorgeous. Thank you. Dee says, beautiful. Ginny says, oh, that's beautiful, Cynthia. I love it. You're doing a wonderful job. Wow. Thank you so much for the comments, you guys. I appreciate it. Racine says, Cynthia, beautiful square. Thank you. Connie says, in March, I plan to get the striped beanie crochet, knit along wrapped up. I'm also going to start working on filming a color work knit along, but I won't release the videos on that one until I film everything. Oh, I'm so excited, Connie. I cannot wait. That means I need to get the Stranger Things blanket done, so when that comes out, I can participate. All right. Thank you, Doris. She says, it's beautiful. Jenny says, that's interesting how the colors go together and how it all works out. Wow. So let me just tell you something about that, Jenny. So right here, this yarn right here, I have ordered from Hobie once, and this was one of my purchases. So from the very bottom of the blanket here, all the way up to the purple where it meets the gray, was one skein of that Hobie yarn. And I only got 3 of them, but it said it had like over 1,000 yards in it. And I thought, oh, that is plenty for me to be able to make a baby blanket and like a lovey with it. Because of the design, it is a yarn eater, which is why I originally did it in a scrap blanket, and because it's a yarn eater. And so I ended up having to grab other colors to go with that. So I'm using Yarn Bee's Baby Bee colors. And so I had to match them to what was in the Hobie yarn so that I have enough to do the other end of the blanket in the second skein and then use some of the third skein for making a hat and a lovey out of. But this is the one I originally did with the scrap yarn. Now in the tutorial, I plan on doing a different border, but I can show how to do this border, which is just a simpler border. But with that one, I'm going to have more of a lacy border. But this is the scrap one. And as you can see, it's all scraps. And I did not like color block. I just let it go as the scraps went. And there's the bottom of it. But it was nice because it ate up a lot of my scrap yarn, which was kind of the intention. But I didn't realize how much it would eat up. So, but I'm in love with it. And everyone that I've shown it to has given me high compliments. That made me feel good. So I can't wait to get that out for you guys. Thank you, Ginny. She says the stitch is lovely. Dora says, oh, I miss the midwife. I enjoy that show. It was great. We do have 3 projects, Doris, in my playlist. We did 3 different types of Call the Midwife baby blankets, and all of those tutorials are in the playlist on my channel. One of them is a classic midwife, so it was not my pattern. And then the other 2, I took the butterfly and the dragonfly, and I did something else. Oh, the classic flower from the midwife blanket. And I designed 2 other blankets, and one of them is done like a mile a minute blanket, and the other one is done like a granny square baby blanket. So definitely check them out. And just because we did baby blankets for our projects, those patterns can definitely be modified and made to be bigger, like a lapgan or a bigger blanket if you want. I would love to do a queen size blanket of the classic midwife blanket for our bed. But speaking of Call the Midwife, when we finish Stranger Things, there is a new season that's already out on Call the Midwife. And so we will go and do that season, the new season that's out after we finish Stranger Things, before we move into whatever our next series is going to be, which I don't know because we've not voted on it yet, but we probably won't until we start Call the Midwife. So, all right. Pam says, howdy do, Cynthia in chat. Popping in to leave a thumb and say howdy. Out eating with the family. Love it, love it. We've been talking about coming to your house later, Pam, so look forward to that. Samantha says, how do you get rid of your head cold? Lots of rest, because I'm too stubborn to take medicine. Medicine's never been my friend. So the fact that all this has happened and my medicine got misdiagnosed. So I had 2 things going on. I had a head cold, and then I discovered that I was taking 3 times the dosage of one of my diabetic meds. And that's what's caused the majority of my symptoms. But anyway, sorry, I had a message come across. I lost my train of thought, which is part of what's going on, the confusion. But sleep, Samantha. I just sleep. I'm not great at taking medicine. I never have been. Which is why I'm going to kick diabetes this year so that I can be medicine free. All right. Hello, sweet Sanita. She says, oh, I'm finally here. Thank you, Samantha. She says she can't wait to see the tutorial. Tiffany says, oh my, I've probably missed so much. I have to drive my son to class and forgot to put my video on while I was driving. Oops. Well, I'm glad you're here now. Doris says, Samantha, lots of water and clear fluids. That too. Lemon and honey, your tea and rest. Yes, yes. Thank you, Doris. Thank you guys for loving and hugging Sunita in. I appreciate that. Samantha says, can you use Mandela yarn with this blanket? Absolutely. Absolutely. You can use any kind of yarn. And that's why I did it the way I did it, so that in the tutorial even you can see it with a medium 4-weight and you can see it with a light 3, but you can use any yarn. The bulkier you go though, be prepared. It is a yarn eater, but it is gorgeous, which I feel weird saying that because I designed it, so I feel, yeah, it just feels icky weird. But anyway. Hello, Jess. Welcome in. So good to have you here. She says, blessing everyone. I pray all is well. Happy crafting to all of you. The same to you. This is for you, my friend. Welcome, welcome in. And I know it's gotten a little bit late, but I just dropped the link in case anyone wants to come up and share what's on their hook. There's Mr. Joyful. You don't know this, but tomorrow night you've got to do Chewbacca.
Oh, Lord.
So.
That's hard to do on command.
That's hard to do on command. Well, you've got many people that are coming to see it. Everyone's saying hello, Todd. Thank you, Jenny. All right. So I've dropped the link if anyone wants to come up, and I'm going to take a really quick second. Oh, well, I guess I'm having something different for dinner than what I thought I was having. But I'm still going to grab some of that cantaloupe and stuff. But it looks like I'm having a cucumber sandwich, which is really what I asked for. So that's really cool. Yay. Everyone's saying hello, Mr. Joyful. Well, I have a new little video that I want to share real quick that just says thank you to all of you, because you have no idea how much it means to me to be able to come up here and spend time with you. And to be honest, because it's been such a hard week and I've not felt well, I almost canceled tonight. But as I told Racine just before coming live, you know what? I'm not going to cancel it. I'm going to go, because if nothing more, the best medicine is the love of friends. And so I'm glad that before I got sick, I had an opportunity to create this video, because it gives me the opportunity to give back to all of you. So this is for each and every one of you. You are amazing. You are a gift I don't deserve, but a gift that I'll take. Thank you so much. Sunita, bless your heart. She says, I called off work today too because I have a cold coming on, but I have to go in tomorrow. Put in my PTO time so I can get paid. I am on staycation next week. So I guess I can sleep then. Yes. Well, I am so sorry that you're not feeling well. Hopefully between today and tomorrow, well, hopefully you'll have to stay all day tomorrow. And the weekend and next week, you'll definitely get better. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. She says, I love it. I love you guys. And Ginny says, thank you, Cynthia. Love you. All right. Well, unless someone wants to come up, I think y'all have heard enough of my rambling today. But if someone wants to come up, we can spend a few more minutes together. But if not, that's okay. I kind of was a little bit of a jabberjaw. Haven't seen nobody, haven't talked to anyone in a couple of days. So I guess I was making up for lost time. Thank you, Samantha. I appreciate that. Thank you, Margie. Margie says she loved the video. Samantha says, I hope you feel better from your head cold, Cynthia. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I appreciate all of you that come and spend time with me and call me, text me, message me through Facebook. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, I don't see anyone in the basement. So we're going to go ahead and start wrapping up. And for those of you that are new, I always do a joy basket moment, which is just a short little devotion. And it is my way of just trying to leave you with a positive thought and a little bit of joy. And I do have someone in the basement. Hi. How are you? Oh, I got another person in the basement. I love it. I love it. Hi. How are you? Oh, I got another person in the basement. I love it. I love it. Hi. Uh-oh. I got an echo from someone.
It was me. I turned my phone off.
You're fine, beautiful me. Well, hello, Ginny.
It was me. I turned my phone off. Okay, give me a second. I will let you talk with Virginia for a second.
Okay. I know I'm trying to get used to calling you Ginny instead of Virginia, but if that's what your family calls you, then that's what I want to call you. That's okay. Like I go by Cynthia, Ginny, but my family all calls me Cindy. Yeah. So it's really funny then when the two worlds collide and people are like, what do they call you? They call me Cindy. But anyway, yes. But it'll take me a minute. But that's what you prefer, right, Ginny?
Yes. Oh, yes. My family call me Ginny, so my family's here. So hi from Ginny.
So, Jenny, what are you working on this evening?
I know it looked beautiful, didn't it?
Can you show me? Because I was distracted. Ooh, pretty blanket.
Love the purples. But there's all kinds of sweet colors in there. So are you color blocking or is that scraps?
It's all color blocking with some different yarn that I bought.
Nice. And that blanket behind you is stunning.
I'll go lay down. Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
So the two things that I was working on, I'm trying to do lace work. So I did this cowl, and it's, I don't know if you really can't see the lace. And then I had the leftover mandala, and I'm making a scrunchy hat.
Oh, cool.
And basically it's like yarning over, knitting two together, doing a gap, and it's over 7 stitches. And I messed up on the first row, so I tried fixing it and putting just 2 knit rows in between each row on the cowl. But it made kind of like right here in the center, you can kind of see the yarn picked up. They're like bubbles, which right. I kind of like it. And then it just made little holes throughout the rest of the yarn right through here. So
it's pretty though.
Yeah. So I just wanted to come up and show you a little bit of my stuff. And as you all know, it's Racing with lots of tips. And my tip for you today, because I'm going to have to ask my prayer sisters a question. or I'll ask you guys this. Please keep me in your guys' prayer. Abby and I had a fallout, and Tom had to come and get me from out of North Dakota. So I've only been able to see my grandbabies secretly going through back doors of other family members. So I don't know what the Lord's going to do with me and Abby right now, but I felt I needed to share that with you guys. And Cynthia, I appreciate you letting me share this on your channel, because we all keep saying we're family. But I am missing the grandbabies. I do get to see them growing up, and they're doing a lot of things. But I just need some prayers with me and Abby, my daughter, right now. And I trust you guys, and I just need prayers. I don't want to go into a lot of details because I get really emotional again over it. But my tip for you for today is, when we do things, how I do my knitting on my knitting hooks, I crochet the amount of stitches, and then I pick up with my knitting needle. So if you have a really tight cast on, whether with the short tail or the long tail, I always have such a tight chain or cast on with just the knitting needle. So someone told me, make a chain and then pick it up, and then you have that extra, because you know how when you do the chain with a crochet hook, you've got 3 loops. Well, the knitting needles only need 1 loop. So you have those extra 2 to give that extra elasticity for whatever you're making. So that's my tip for you for today, that if you are wanting to learn how to knit, have a crochet hook, and I will put out a video of just a simple wash rag, and you can see how knitting is so much fun. This is for you, Miguel.
Well, thank you for sharing that tip. And of course, we will be praying for you and your family. As you know, Todd and I already are.
I know you are. So I just felt several people have been asking in the chat, and I was like, do I share? Do I not? And I got this little tap. Just say something simple. So that's what I did.
Well, it is yours to tell, so it wasn't mine. So I'm glad you were inspired to do so.
Thank you. So the dog needs to go out. Tom wants to go eat, and I'm not doing anything. So I'm going to go take care of the dog. Tom can eat. Cynthia, you can eat. And Jenny, thank you for that beautiful blanket. You do awesome work, just like the rest of us. So keep sharing.
I'm glad she's well enough that she can do this again.
I know. Welcome back, sister. So I'm going to go back in the chat. I will see you, and we will talk later. If not, we'll see you tomorrow at game night.
Sounds good. All right. Love you.
Bye, everybody.
So, Jenny, I was asking, and I'm sure a lot of people are too, about that blanket that's behind you. So tell us a little bit about that. That looks beautiful.
Yes, it's just it's all different stitches. All different stitches from a channel called Ophelia Talk.
I know that channel.
Making the Jam Jar Happiness jar and the Elizabeth blanket, and I just took different stitches from different.
So is that the same type of blanket behind you then? The same thing?
No, this is a shell stitch.
Because that is beautiful.
Yeah.
I like that. That is really pretty.
I can hear echoing. So how do I fix that at my end?
Oh, I'm not sure because I don't hear the echo. Do you have on YouTube as well as being up?
Oh, I'll have a look.
Because that might be why. Hello, sweet Keith. Welcome in. Thank you, Jess, for your prayers for Racine. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Jean.
Is that better?
Doris. I didn't hear the echo, so we'll have to count on our friends in the chat to see if they heard the echo.
Oh, good. Well, I can't hear it now, so that's good.
And while Racine was talking, our friend Charlie came in, so definitely want to make sure we give some hugs to her. So do you have someone special you're making this blanket for? That's okay. You're special. You are very special. Tiffany says no echoing on her end, so we're good. Doris says no echo now. All right.
Yes, thank
Pam
you.
says, got y'all on the radio now, about to be driving. Hey to anyone I miss in the chat and to anyone I'll miss while driving. Let me come over here and grab Pam's. Well, Pam, while you're driving, I don't want you typing joy while you're driving. I was going to get her to drop her link because Pam goes live every Thursday night as well. It is 9 p.m. Central Time that she goes live, which is 10 p.m. Eastern. She did it. There we go. Well, thank you, Pam. So there is her link to go over to her house later on. All right. Well, I am going to go ahead and do our Joy Basket moment. And today it is titled, You Remain. And it comes from Hebrews chapter 13, verse 8. And I love this verse. This is one of my favorite verses. You guys, it tells us that Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. How comforting is that? I pray that if you're here in the chat or you're catching this as the replay, that this special little devotion has been chosen just for you. And maybe it's an answer you're looking for. It's the encouragement that you're needing. My prayers are that you definitely feel hugged right now. Precious Lord, you remain. You remain constant, faithful, forgiving, and true. Everything you are, you have always been, and you always will be. Praise you for your unchanging ways, especially Jesus for your unchanging love. I give you so many reasons to lessen your affections for me, but yet you never waver. In a world that changes minute to minute, as illusions of safety and truth are shattered by news of bullets and bombs, lies and deceptions, your permanence is my rock. The world will fail me. My health will fade. My friends will leave me. But you, Father God, will always remain. In a world that is ever changing, isn't it good to know that God remains the same yesterday, today, and forever? Amen. Well, I hope that encouraged you. And as always, it is my utmost desire that when you come in here, that you leave with a lot more joy than what you came in with. I appreciate you guys being here tonight. I appreciate you lifting my spirits and giving me an opportunity to share and to hang out with you, but also for giving Racine and Ginni an opportunity to come up and share. And I hope that if there are anyone that's here tonight that is thinking about starting a channel, that if not my channel, that you'll go up on someone's live and just get comfortable with being up so that you have that motivation and that encouragement to start your channel, because there's no greater gift than being able to hang out with friends that just give you all kinds of warm squishies. So yeah. Okay, we've got a couple comments in the chat here. Oops, didn't mean to highlight that. Sorry about that. Pam says she had stopped on the road, so yay. She was able to drop it. Keith says, all around great results from doctor. Saw weight management doctor today and weight is down. I can't tell what that says, Keith, in a month. That is fantastic. I'm telling you what, Keith, I have been thoroughly enjoying all of your praise reports on Facebook. God has definitely been working in a mighty way in your life, from all the healing that he is causing in your body, to all of your organs and your heart functioning the way they should be and being strong. Just so happy. Just keep that great big godlike faith that you have and continue being strong and courageous. And I know that he's going to continue to bless you and do wonderful things in and through you. All right. Jess says Hebrews 13:8, Jesus Christ, the same yesterday and today and forever. Amen, my friend. She says Psalms 18:2, the Lord is my rock and my fortress. Let me pop that up there. Amen. And my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation and my high tower. I love it. I love it, Jess. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yes, Doris. She says, love the promise. Amen. He is faithful to us, isn't he? Hello, Jen. She says, hello, my sweet friend, and all in the chat. So good to see you and to hug your neck. Everyone is welcoming her in. Thank you so much for that. And she is saying hello to everyone. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for coming over to my house again and hanging out with me and allowing me to share and just spend time with you and see what's going on in your world. And thank you for all of you that shared your birthdays with me. And thank you so much again for your grace and your forgiveness for me missing your birthday. And again, I'm sorry that I got sick, but I appreciate your grace and your forgiveness. But you guys, I do have a birthday message for her over on my community tab, as well as Cherise Crochets. Her birthday is today. Tomorrow, it is Mare's birthday. Mare is with, her channel name is Runaway Needle Red. And many of you know who she is, and many of you have not seen her in a while. And if you've not heard of her, Mare is an amazing lady, and she has been through so much, from losing her husband to her son being in a horrible car accident to some of her own health issues to kind of being left alone to handle some really major crises at work. And on top of that, given less than 3 months to pack up all of her life belongings and having to move and purchase a home for the first time and by herself, since, her husband has passed. So she's had a lot going on that she's not been on our channel. But tomorrow is her birthday, and it would truly mean the world to me and make my heart smile if y'all will go over tomorrow and wish her a happy birthday. I will make sure she knows I do birthday shout outs, but I will make sure that she goes over and reads all of your messages, because I know that she will definitely need that encouragement and that love and that support. So I thank you in advance for doing that. I'm going to pop this comment up too. Jen's telling all of you movie buff friends, I hope everyone has studied. I'm not sure if I'll be on tomorrow night because I am in Florida. What, girlfriend? I'm sorry I've been sick for a week and haven't been able to talk to anyone to even know that you went to Florida. So I hope you're having a great time, and I'm sure that you are spending time with your mom and dad there. We'll definitely have to get caught up. Doris says, thank you all for being here for me and everyone. It's so wonderful to be able to hang out with encouraging folks. I feel the same way, Doris. Sanita says, oh, have fun in the warm sun, royalty, right? Oh my gosh. She's definitely getting some sunshine for sure. Oh, this little strand of hair. There we go. Doris says, where do I go for the birthday wishes? They are on my community tab. So when you're on my channel, if you'll just go to my community tab, that's where I put them. And you can just comment on that little shout out. Thank you so much, Doris, for that. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Again, thank you for coming. I thank Racine and Ginni for coming up and sharing. I tell you what, I love that shell blanket behind you, Ginni. That is gorgeous. Those colors
Oh,
are
thank
just phenomenal. And the blanket
Yes.
you're working on is beautiful.
Thank you.
I will, Charlie. Give me just a second, and I will be glad to drop Mayor's channel. All right. Ooh, I almost signed myself out. All right.
So did I.
So
Because
there,
I had too many things in my search bar. So when after I deleted them, then the echo stopped.
gotcha.
So yeah, so I'm still learning, Cynthia, YouTubing.
Well, if I can ever help, let me know.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You'll probably get an email from me if that's okay.
That is fine. And if I don't have the answer, I have friends who do.
Oh,
Because
lovely.
they've been
Thank
so
you.
gracious helping me. So I
Oh,
love the
terrific.
idea of paying it forward.
It's a wonderful yarny community that we have here in our family.
We do. We do.
Yes.
All right. There is Mayor's channel and her channel name. All right. Oh, thank you, Racine. She's thanking me for the devotion, and she's giving God the praise. It is his message, definitely not mine. All his. All right. All right, you guys, thank you so much for coming and spending time with me on my
Lovely to see you again. I'm so glad I could come up this time.
And you are enjoying a Friday afternoon, correct?
Yes. Yes, it's nearly 1:45.
Wow.
Lunchtime. I'll go and have some lunch now, and so lovely to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, be joyful, everyone. Stay crafty in your own way. Make your own joyful creations. And above everything else, be kind to one another and make sure you be kind to yourself as well. And I
Bye,
love you,
everyone.
and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow night. Bye. Thank you again, Ginni.
Bye-bye.
Bye.